Hello and welcome guys to Get Elite channel. Today we are going to discuss about key concepts of DBMS. These are very important and mostly asked in GATE exam. First, the keys are divided into these categories: super key, candidate key, alternative key, primary key. In this video we are going to discuss about super key. What is a super key? Let us say if X closure generates all attributes of a relation R, then X is a super key of R. For the understanding this definition, you should know what is the closure of X. I have explained the closure of X detailedly in a previous video. Before seeing this lecture, I recommend you to see my previous lecture. So, to understand this concept, I am taking an example which is the same example I have taken in my previous lecture. Now, I am doing this example here. You note it down. Now look at this example. Let us do the closure of the attributes. Let us find the super key. Now first I am doing X closure. Similarly, what will you get? Just X. If I do Y closure, what will I get from here? Y. If I do Z closure, what will I get? Obviously I will get Z. Along with Z with Z we can derive A na, so A will be also comes. With A we can derive B, so B will come. With B we can derive something else? No, nothing is possible. So that's all here. From X we can't derive all the attributes. We can't derive Y, Z, A, B na. So X is not a super key. From Y we can't derive all the attributes. We can derive only Y. From Z we can derive only Z, A, B. We can't derive X, so it is not a super key. So if you look, generally the concept is that in super key X closure to all attributes. That's all. This is the all concepts hidden in this one only. Now I am doing XY closure. Now you can guess what could happen here. With XY closure, I can get X, I can get Y. With XY, I can get A, obviously. With AY, I can get Z. With Z, I can get A, and with YZ, I can get XB. So B I can get here. Now which attribute is remaining? I got all attributes now. X, Y, Z, A, B. So this XY is a super key of R. Similarly, you look at here. You can take YZ as an example and you can try it also. I am taking YZ. With YZ closure, what can we get? We can get Y, we can get Z. With YZ, we can get derive XB also. So, I am including XB in this. From XB, what we can get? There's something else here. What we have not derived? We have not derived A now. From we have Z already. From Z, we can derive A now. So this is also a candidate key. So this is also a super key. I forgot. With this closure, we can derive all these attributes. Now observe very carefully. XYZ closure. If I do this closure, what can I get? Simply XYZ will be all obviously there. With XYZ, here XY derives A, so I included A in this. YZ derives XB, so X is there, I have included B in this also. So even with XYZ we can derive all attributes, so this is also a super key. I think you understood what is a super key. For a relation, there can be huge number of super keys. Many numbers are possible. The maximum number of super keys are 2 to the power of, I will write it here. I'll write a bit here. First you note it down. So in a relation we can have multiple number of super keys. So maximum how many number of super keys are possible? This is the important concept. Let us look very carefully into this. Let us say a relation R is there with attribute set AB. What could be the maximum number of super keys possible? What could be the maximum number of attribute set possible? A could be attribute, B could be attribute, AB could be attribute. Similarly, you take a relation set of ABC attributes. What can be the maximum possible set of attributes possible here? I can take A, I can take B, I can take C, I can take AB, I can take BC, I can take AC, I can take ABC also. So how many are possible? Here 3 came, 3 set is possible. Here 7 set is possible. So what can we think of the relation between these things? Here 2 attributes are there. Here some 3 attributes are there. With 7 came, but with 2, 3 came. So we can say that it is with a so a relation R with n attributes maximum number of super keys are 2 to the power of n minus 1. You can check this also. Now thank you.